All right, let's get right into it. Today, October 8th, is an absolutely huge day for international football, and we're going to dive straight into the heart of all the action. You've got everything from crucial World Cup qualifiers to massive Women's Champions League clashes. Seriously, World Cup dreams and European glory are hanging in the balance today. So, who's set for a big win and who might be facing some serious heartbreak? Let's break it all down.
First up, let's talk about the big one, the road to the World Cup. Today is one of those days where teams either stamp their authority on their group or fight desperately just to keep their hopes alive. And you can see a pretty clear pattern emerging right away, can't you? We've got some powerful teams expected to get the job done on their travels. We're looking at predicted clean sheet victories for Egypt, Mali, and Ghana. These aren't just wins, they're statements.
And that's exactly the point. For the big guns like Egypt and Ghana, winning today against teams ranked much lower is all about cementing their spot at the top of the food chain. It's about keeping that comfortable lead and holding that psychological edge over everyone else.
And this trend of away day favorites just keeps going. Angola, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, and the Asian powerhouse Qatar are all predicted to lock down some pretty comfortable wins. You see those 0-2 scorelines? That suggests we're going to see some really controlled professional performances from all of them.
Okay, but it's not all going to be one-way traffic today. Some of the most exciting matches are the ones that are just, well, they're balanced on a total knife's edge, where the stakes are incredibly high for both sides.
And this right here is a perfect example of that tension. In Group I, you've got Comoros just a single point behind Madagascar. Think about that. A win for Comoros would have them leapfrog their rivals right into that crucial second spot. Man, this is what international qualifiers are all about. So with so much on the line and both teams absolutely desperate not to lose, the prediction is a really tense 1-1 draw. In these high-pressure situations, sometimes the fear of losing can be a little bit stronger than the ambition to win, and that leads to a hard-fought stalemate. All right, let's switch gears. We're leaving the international stage and jumping over to the absolute pinnacle of European club football, the Women's Champions League. Some of the biggest names in the game are about to go head-to-head.
First up, Chelsea. Now, they're the heavy favorites against FC Twente. We're predicting a 3-1 win. But, and this is a big but, they're not at full strength. Missing the defensive rock Lucy Bronze and the creativity of Lauren James is a huge deal. It means their squad depth is really going to be put to the test. And this whole theme of injuries, it's a massive storyline today. In fact, it's even more of a game changer in our next match, where it could totally tip the scales in a clash between two European titans.
Just look at this contrast. It's night and day. On one side, you have Wolfsburg, who are absolutely flying in the Frauen-Bundesliga, and they're coming in with a full-strength squad, including the legend herself, Alexander Popp. Then you look at PSG, and they are in the middle of an injury crisis. 4 key players are out, including their star striker, Katoto. Honestly, that's the biggest reason we're backing Wolfsburg for a 3-1 victory here.
Elsewhere across Europe, we're thinking home advantage could be the deciding factor for Madrid and Manchester United in what should be some tight 2-1 wins. But you've got to keep a close eye on Atletico Madrid. They're predicted to put on an absolute attacking clinic in a dominant 4-0 away win against St. Polten.
So, after running through all that action, what are the big stories shaping the day? Let's take a step back and boil this whole forecast down into the key takeaways.
This slide really sums it all up perfectly. We've got 3 main trends today. You have your away day favorites, where the established powers are expected to go on the road and handle their business. Then you have the tense, strategic battles, the nail-biters that are likely to end in draws. And finally, you've got the high-scoring games in the Champions League, which are fueled by amazing attacking talent and, in PSG's case, some serious defensive vulnerabilities.
But of course, this is all just on paper. The beautiful thing about football, as we all know, is that it's famously unpredictable. So which of these heavy favorites is going to slip up? Which one of these tight matches is going to see a dramatic last-minute winner? Well, that's the real question, isn't it? Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy all the games.